Welcome. My name is Joelle, and this is your full body morning yoga practice designed to wake you up and get your body going. Meet me on the mat, lying on your back with both feet planted, arms alongside the body, and begin to take some deep breaths in and out through the nose as you arrive for this practice. Now catch hold behind your right thigh, extending the foot up towards the ceiling with a bend in the knee, and begin to take some circles with the ankle, going in one direction and then reversing your circle. Transfer your hands to the front of your knee and pull it in towards your chest, choosing whether you'd like to keep your left foot flat or extend that leg out. Holding onto your right knee with just your left hand, bring it over towards the left into a twist. You can extend your right arm out to the side, and you might like to look over the right shoulder. Notice any sensations this may bring up, perhaps in your low back or in the outer hip. Rolling back to center, cross the right knee over left and gently pull both knees in towards the chest now. And you're welcome to hold still or rock a little bit from side to side here. Releasing your legs, plant your right foot back down. And for the second side, catch hold behind your left thigh now, extending that foot up towards the sky and starting with those ankle circles. And switching directions. Perhaps the second side feels a little different from the first this morning. As we catch hold in the front of the left knee for half wind pose, perhaps choosing to flex the right foot and extend that leg out away from you. Let the right hand pull that left knee over towards the right into your twist as the left arm extends, allowing your deep breaths to sink you further into this gentle twisting posture. Beautiful. Coming back to center, crossing left knee over right, and pulling both knees into the chest once more for a few cycles of breath. Release the legs, planting both feet back to the mat and squeezing the glutes to bridge the hips up and lower them back down. A few more times here, pressing up on your exhale and then lowering again on your inhale. Keeping your glutes nicely engaged throughout, waking up the backs of the legs, bringing just a little bit of movement to the body. And let's hug the knees once more in towards the chest for a little bit of side to side rocking, just shaking off those bridges. And then catching hold behind your thighs, roll yourself up and meet me in an all fours position for a few rounds of cat-cows. Inhaling to arch the back and look up. Exhaling to round the spine and release the neck. Just a few more here, at your own pace. And last time. And sitting back towards the heels, rolling the shoulders back and down. Let's inhale the hands up to the sky. Bring them to tap the back of the neck with your thumbs, and then punch forward as you round the upper back. So inhaling, thumbs to the back of the neck, looking up, and exhale, punching forwards. And keep going, make this movement your own, have fun with it. Nice little stretch for the triceps and the neck. And then keeping the hands up above you, lift the hips up off the heels and sit them down to the right of your feet. And then inhale to lift, squeezing the glutes, and exhale, sitting down towards the left of your feet. Inhaling up, sitting down to the right, still keeping the arms reaching overhead. And this time stay there, just holding, maybe bringing the arms a little closer over towards the left for a side body stretch. And then let's lift the hips back up. Last time, sitting over towards the left, arms over towards the right. Enjoy the stretch. And then inhaling up, and let's sit ourselves back down. Release those arms. Tuck your back toes and meet me in downward facing dog. And you're welcome to find any little movements here, pedaling the feet, shaking the neck out. Just getting rid of any morning stiffness. And then start to tiptoe the feet towards the hands, finding your forward folds. And I encourage you to bend the knees as we roll our way up to standing now. Rolling the shoulders back and down and inhaling the arms up high. And bring them to heart center. Beautiful. We'll take a tree pose here. Bringing the sole of the right foot to the inside of the left leg, maybe keeping the toes on the mat. Or bringing that foot to the inner calf or inner thigh. And you're welcome to bring the hands to heart center. Or maybe keep them on your hips. Find a gazing point in front of you to help with balance. And then without setting that foot down, let's see if we can transfer the right knee in front of the chest, just like we did before when we were lying down. And set that right foot down, shake it off, very nice. We'll try that tree pose with the sole of the left foot now to the inner right leg, as high as you would like. Still keeping the gaze nicely fixed on a specific point. This will help. And then without setting the foot down, if you can, pull the knee into the chest. Engaging the abs. Eyes and abs, that's what balance is all about. And we'll bring that foot back down, widen the feet out now. About twice as wide as the width of your shoulders. Inhale, looking up at the sky, and exhale, folding forwards. You can keep the hands on your hips if you would like, or maybe bring the fingertips to the mat, letting the upper body be very heavy here, and maybe even swaying a little bit from one side to another. Return the hands to your waist, and on your next inhale, engage through the abs, and with a straight spine, lift yourself back up. And we'll simply toe ball heel the feet a little bit closer in with the toes pointing out, and lower ourselves into a squat. Heels can be down or lifted. Finding a little swaying motion again from side to side, keeping fingertips on the mat, or maybe back to prayer in front of the chest. And then bringing one hand in front, one hand behind, we'll simply sit ourselves down. And hugging behind the legs. Pull the knees back in towards the chest and we'll straighten one leg out and then the other. And it's not about how straight the legs go. Remember, this is your morning practice, just waking up a little bit here. Wonderful. Sit yourself with your legs out in front of you, flexing the feet strongly, finding length in the spine. And you could stay right here, or you might find the space to start to walk your hands forward, letting this be a very passive forward fold. Again, you can absolutely bend your knees. Maybe holding on to the ankles, releasing the jaw, and a few deep breaths here. And start to walk the hands back, straightening up that spine. Place the hands behind you with the fingertips facing forward, and with both feet flat to the ground, squeeze your glutes to lift up into reverse tabletop and lower back down. And again, just a few more here, lifting and lowering with your breath. Feeling the strength in your arms hold you up. And we'll lower back down, bringing the soles of the feet together into a pretty wide diamond, quite a bit of space between your hips and your feet. And again, you can sit up tall, or maybe round yourself forwards, maybe even finding a turtle pose by weaving the arms underneath the legs, with the palms facing the sky. I always like to close my eyes in poses like this one, turning inwards. Just noticing how the body is feeling as it gets ready to face the day. Perhaps even reflecting on what this day may hold for you and what you would like to bring to it. Very slowly coming back to a tall seat, crossing left leg in front of right. You can stay right here in this seated position. Or if you'd like, you might have the space to cross left shin over right. Ankle over knee, knee over ankle for fire log pose. Wherever you are, find a gentle twist towards the left, with the right hand on the left knee, looking over the back shoulder. And coming back to center, perhaps walking yourself a little bit forwards, letting that neck go. Taking a moment here to thank yourself for turning up this morning, starting your day out right. As we lift back up, and we'll simply switch the cross of the legs, either bringing right shin in front of left, or perhaps on top of it with the help of your hands for fire log pose. And finding that gentle twist towards the right now. It never matters what the legs are doing in a posture like this one, so long as you feel a stretch. Returning to center and coming into your forward fold. Perhaps a chance to notice already any differences that may have happened for you since arriving on the mat this morning. Let's straighten up, bring both feet flat to the mat, wider than your hips to windshield the knees from side to side. Let that go, shake everything off. And finding any seated position that you would like, swaying a little bit from side to side, rolling the shoulders back. Let's inhale the arms up towards the sky together and exhale them back down to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope that this will be the start of a beautiful day for you. If you happen to have tight hips, the first link in the description box below is just for you. It will take you to my free Tight Hips Fix video. I do hope to practice with you again tomorrow morning. Have a wonderful day.